Do you have a standard set of measurements across account-based marketing, or each campaign or program have different goals? How do you think about, measuring account-based marketing?
Well, I think at least for my role is more of a global role, of a global objective. So we're not looking for results based on individual campaigns. They all have to be successful. We're going to do something is for winning, but it's more of, at the end of the year, what is the balance? What is the balance sheet? Like how much revenue, how much pipeline did we generate in conjunction with the sales teams? So it's not always like we have to generate. We don't own the pipeline. It's more how do we contribute to what sales is generating.
Yeah, just to piggyback off that, like in terms of the ABM campaigns I've basically been in charge of and ran, the main focus was obviously engagement with the particular accounts the company was going for. And again, making sure that, when we run these campaigns, we have a clear understanding of what that engagement is. I think everyone's made quite clear points of the communication of objectives is incredibly important, because there've been times when I get really excited, team gets really excited about a new campaign coming through, and that clarity of this is the actual outputs of this running this particular ABM strategy, and not having that in place obviously leads to not the desired results. So I think by having a clear understanding of this is what we want to do, and obviously this is the type of engagement we want to get for a particular account, it basically means that everyone's on the same page and there's crystal clear clarity of what the intended outcome is, and obviously drive towards that.
So when you say engagement, a lot of people have different ideas about what engagement is. It's an open rate, it's a click-through rate, did they watch the video? How do you think about engagement, Emmanuel?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of those. I mean, and honestly, like it kind of goes back to like what the one thing when it comes to my ABM experience is like, what is ABM for your company? I think it's incredibly important to start from that particular point. Because once you understand that and you understand the capabilities for your company producing the content and the materials needed for that particular campaign, it will essentially help you understand, okay, here's what engagement will look like for the business. And in terms of previous times I've run ABM campaigns, it's mainly around the operate viewing, like personalized video content for that particular company the company's going after. So that's generally how I tend to measure that particular engagement, at least from digital side of things.
That's really helpful. Please go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I was just going to say, I think Emmanuel made a really great point about like defining what ABM means for your company, because I think there's an enormous amount of different interpretations of what ABM is. And there's one-to-one, one-to-few, and one-to-many, and there's lots of different terms like, ABM Lite, programmatic that are also used. I think you have to define your ABM program based on the needs of your business. So I know that there's like some very great like ABM pure one-to-one, but then you may need to take a hybrid approach depending on your resources and where your team is at, and just like what other demands for the business. So I think that's a really great point, just to call out like, sometimes we feel like, I know when I first started, I felt like it had to be very rigid about what ABM would be, but actually, I think that's where the sales and marketing alignment, defining what ABM program is going to be. Some of it could be about retention, some of it could be about like expanding into key accounts, and then having the right KPIs against that to determine success.